Do-do, do-do, do-do. Let's see. What's the... Oh. Uh, 10 items per second. Up to. On that pure sand. So... Yeah, that pure sand. Yeah, that's gonna live, here. Yeah, that's gonna live here. Apparently I need just over 2 of these, not all of them. Now, as for the other thing, that'll go there. Fluid boxes for HCl in the chem plant. Yes. Because the because the electrolyzer's order is reversed. Right. Right, because you can't... Like, how are you trying to... Oh, right, because the chlorine and the hydrogen are off. Right, so when you do the chlorine, when you do this, it is chlorine from saline. It is reversed. It is reversed on the outputs from saline. The chlorine to hydrogen and hydrogen to chlorine. So it's... Yeah, that's a little infuriating if you're trying to do direct feeding. Yeah, you can sort of see the little issue there. We've got the chlorine in the middle output on this machine, but it's hydrogen in on the thingy. Yeah, that would be a problem. A slight problem. What also would be a slight problem is... That's what I need to do there. All right. Sure. Sure. We'll just have that be there. Fine. Nickel. Apparently nickel and chromium, because whatever. This is the only other thing using the nickel plates, right? Yes, so this is actually just one of those. Do I need the stuffs? The other stuffs? I don't think so. The chromium. Pretty sure I don't need the chromium. Oh, more! More hydrogen chloride! Yay! Yes, it's also the exact ratio you need. So it's as if you're supposed to do direct feeding, but you can't because the output's being reversed. Alright, I need 2 of you. Doing... that stuff. Little bit over and down. You need your methane as well as the output. Where's my methane? Methane! Wherefore art thou? All the way back here. Beautiful and glorious methane. Also, I've got a etching solution that needs to come over as well. Methane is here. Right here. May as well bring both of these. Ooh, perfect. Perfection. I like when the spacing is nice and perfect. Autosave is autosaving. We have 5 minutes before the break. What? What? How? How have I managed this? No solid inputs. Sure. Solid output, solid output, solid output. Power, power, power. You're making the things now. A few of them. Nickel cores. Plus this will equal that. Alright. Do... Da... D... Alright. This stuff. And water. Yay, just add power. And, you know, output. Ooh, that's a good... That is an idea, but... they're too far. I'll just output here. And then combine them over here. Ish. Success! That one's done. Nano material factories. 2 of them. Making the graphene base. This is what's going to use the glorious stuffs. Of course it's a right angle. Of course it's a right angle. Where's my sulfuric acid? Where is my sulfuric acid line? Where are you? Somewhere. Right there. Oh. I did not plan well enough, it seems. But hey, off we go. There you go. Shift C. And there is the PDMS Graphene base. We are about a minute from the regularly scheduled break. We have 2 more steps involved here before getting the graphene itself. I do need copper plates, so I need to bring this over. Actually, what I'll do here is I'll be like, hey, filter out the G4 copper. In that way, I won't have any G4 in this line once I, you know, clean it. Come on. There you go. That's all the stuff, and that is my alarm to say, hey, we are at the halfway mark for the stream today. With that, I will be taking a brief, approximately 3 to 4 minute break. I will be back shortly. And I have returned. Welcome back. Okay, so to finish this off, we have 2 high pressure furnaces. followed by 3 of the molecular assemblers. So let's just get this going real quick. We have graphene sheets that are going to need boric acid as an input. Let's see, where did I have that boric acid? Where did I leave it? Probably just doesn't have a spot for it. Yeah. It doesn't have a spot. Of course it doesn't have a spot. Why would I plan ahead anything in this entire series? Why would I plan anything like that? Logistically. Logistics always end up unplanned. Unplanned logistics. Copper plates and the thingies. So that's these thingy. Let's see. Yes. Copper plates. Remembering that I have now filtered out all of the G4 back here on this splitter. This splitter will only send out G4 now, so I can technically, if I really wanted to, grab all of the copper plates that are on this line. And I could merge these two if I so desired. I could make these the same. Why? Oh. Doink. 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 That has it. That would help. That would help a little. So it's 2 and 1. You know what? Sure, just to save on the swing times, I'll keep them separate. Alright. Moving on. From there. So, you two. One of those. One of those. Output, output. There we go. Oop. Wrong direction. And that is the graphene sheets. Now, graphene sheets are only used in rolls. In fact, most of this is only ending up in rolls. Bob's Angels is hell? What? Bob's Angels is kitty playtime. That is Bob's Angels. It is block time. Playing with little alphabet blocks. That's Bob's Angels. Essentially, at this point. Yes, BA is Bob's Angels. That's what that means. Absolutely. It is. It is simplicity. Super simplicity. There's biofilm and phosphoric acid in these doohickeys. So these doohickeys, oh boy, these were not called molecular assemblers. These were not molecular assemblers. Now, I will note that this particular building is a building that, under normal circumstances, does not accept productivity modules as a base building level limitation. That does because of my productive Pyandons mods, and you can see up in that tooltip for the building itself that it's been modified by productive Pyandons to allow productivity modules in it. So if there is any recipe in here that does not accept productivity on it, that is a double dip by Pyandon to try to force productivity to not happen, because it can't happen because of the building itself under normal circumstances, and then it can't happen even if the building has productivity because it's limited by the recipe, which means I have to go in and add the recipe to my Productive Pyandons mod. So, yeah. That's a thing. That's a thing. Graphene. Hello, graphene. Of course you would output tailings. And I need 3 of these. Of course I would need 3 of these. Of course you would output something else as well. How much tailings does this output? I don't even... I odd. What's the 50? Alright, that's 1. 1 whole entire doohickey. Sinkhole. Graphene sheet and biofilm. Well, I know how this is gonna be. Biofilm. Wherefore art thou? Let's go grab the biofilm and bring it all the way over. Wherever that ended up. Biofilm, where are you? Please tell me I did not forget about making the biofilm. Because that would be bad. Where are you? Way over here. The very, very first thing that I ever made was the biofilm. Let's go take care of this. All the way over. As the alignment becomes worse and worse as we go. Yes, the first thing I made is the last thing I need. Because, of course, that's how things go. Of course that's how it goes around here. The first thing made is the last thing needed. Oh boy. And I need the actual phosphoric acid brought over as well. Now note that that is also used in the production of the etching solution, so I should already have it somewhat brought over. I just need to continue bringing it over from etching. Here. Let's go. Let's do this. Try to get some alignment anyway. Ta-da! Just add modules. And this is making 5 per second. Welcome, graphene rolls, to my base. You are very welcome here. Now to bring this one all the way over, add it to my trains. And then we'll be done. It'll be finished. Finally. Finally finished. And no, obviously I am not planning on putting anything else onto my train network. Oh. Vehicle! Dingrito, where are you? All the way over there. Dingrito, I need you. I need what's in your backpack. I need some stuff. Where are my stuffs? There's my stuffs. Let's get going. See, that's the Ah! There was one that was off a little bit, and that was the one. I think I can go... I'll just go straight over, actually. And there's the graphene rolls. There's the beautiful graphene rolls. We're getting there. Vehicle, you have some glorious rocket fuel. I need to see what is the stack size 200. Why no more graphene rolls? This is why I hate the graphic for the multi-purpose pipe intersections. This is why this is bad. This is why this is very, very, very poorly designed. So there's a pipe to ground in that section that's supposed to be a regular pipe for the intersection so that I can, you know, void the stupid stuffs. So I can void the tailings. Ah, boy. That, yeah. Mm-hmm. That happens. I said that that happens. I've been saying that that's a thing that can totally happen, and it does. It happens. Ah, boy. So there's lots of talk right now in the chat about stuff in Angels, I guess, that's been added. Do I have to unroll the graphene? No. I do not have to unroll the graphene. It is used as an item in and of itself for this. Let's see. Yeah. There's apparently... Yeah, there's separate reactors on the uranium processing. You're talking about uranium processing into deuterium and such, and thorium that was added in Bob's. That's Bob's, I know. And stuff with Angels. I haven't actually looked at Angels in like the last over a year, so I know that there's been a lot of stuff added to Angels in the past year. Lots of stuff added into Angels, especially when you consider that it's not actually just Angel anymore that's working on it, because Angel had a child. Angel is now a father, and ideally celebrating Father's Day today. By the way, it's Father's Day today. Happy Father's Day to those who happen to be applicable for today's holiday. And I guess Angel is now one of those folks where that now applies. But yeah, Angel extended out the stuff, the contributors to the mod, so now more stuff has been added. How much have I used my Ocula? I used it once. The game crashed, and I haven't used them since. There was an error, and I reported the error. So King knows about the error, and I'm not using them because of the error that failed. So I have a few train stations, by the way. You may or may not have known that I may have a few train stations. Let's see. So this is graphene. Graphene station to graphene depot once you are full. And circuit condition, and you can do your thing. And you go really fast because you have rocket fuel as a fuel. There's also a weight. Oh right, I didn't you things. I have to wait for you to move. Chlorine, why? Why you do this to me? Oh god, I have messed something up here. That is what I have messed up. That is what I have messed up, I guess. Is there any other thing that I have messed up here with missing stuffs? Have I missed another thing? The answer is yes. Yes, I have. Right there. I missed that one. Why not change it in the blueprint book? Because that would require me to actually make a completely new blueprint. Actually, no. Can I... Is it possible to upgrade from a rail signal to a chain? It is. What in the actual... See, that would be good to know. Like, as a thing. Just in general. This is in here. This one. Now, unfortunately, you can't actually just drag a thingy over this. So what would end up happening is that this would upgrade all of them to chain signals, which is not what I want. I can't just drag over this upgrade planner or click on this to run this upgrade planner. There's a mod for that. Of course there's a mod for that, but my point still stands. This should be vanilla. This should be vanilla behavior, right? This should absolutely be a vanilla behavior, but no, it's not. So yeah, what I would have to do is, like, grab the existing thingy to the first station, and then, you know, fix it by getting rid of all of that crap. Where's the, yeah, just all the pipe stuff, inserter stuff, a stupid radar, buildings. I'll leave the big poles, actually. That's fine, leaving the big poles. The compost needs to go. The lamps can stay. Let's save that just to be like, hey, get rid of all of these. Get rid of that, 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 and that. What else? Don't save the station names. And this is the train station updated. I think that's it. That and that. I think I needed to do that. Yes. All right. We're good. The stupid little extra pieces were still there. Oh boy. Yeah. I mean, I didn't really get the extra stuff here, but that's fine. I can still place this with the correct uh alignment onto my thing. At least I should be able to anyway. All right, that's that. That will now fully replace this blueprint in here. So I can just select it, and then, yeah, I can... Oh, I just... I... I hate that behavior. I really do. It's like, I want to just grab the thing from the book. But yeah, there it is. In all its wonderful, magnificent glory. The updated train station. You there. Doink, doink, doink. Wow, you're full already? Wow. Cool. I have graphene. We've got graphene. Well, that took a lot longer than expected. Of course, as usual, that takes a lot longer than anticipated. We are now finished with graphene. Next is alien sample 3s. Oh boy. So the great alien sample. The great alien samples. The greatest of great. Chitin. Chitin is the final ingredient here that is required. So as it turns out, I do have Vrauk. Also, just another FYI point in the code, upcoming update to Pi Alien Life is... Oops. Update to Pi Alien Life is going to put or increase the chitin output of Xenos. So Xenos will be producing more chitin soon-ish. That is one of those changes because primarily I pointed out that the output for the Xenos isn't that great by comparison to just doing the one-to-one on the doohickey, on the Vrauk cocoon stuff. So I have Vrauk cocoons on my network, which means that I can easily set up my great alien samples here in the mall. All I really need to do is bring in the graphene. What is using so much inventory space right now? Well, that clearly can go. That can now go, that can now go, that can now go. As can all of those. I'm apparently carrying around reformers for no good reason. All of that should probably just go into my vehicle, but screw that. I have an extra thing of beacons. Alright, so now I have some inventory space again. I need to add the graphene to my trains on my input station, and I do have a few free slots in here. I do have 3 currently free slots, so this will be mall graphene, and it will... Oh, I need to assign our glorious graphene. That is first and foremost. I need to assign these graphene rolls to the graphene depot. Pretty sure I have not already defined that. It would have yelled at me if I tried to do the same set pair ID. So that is a thing. You are, of course, going to do the exact same thing. Take graphene wherever the freaking hell that is. There it is. Probably not going to need 4K. Probably more like 1. And that's going to come and arrive and be great. Let's see. I somewhere should have Vrouk cocoons being brought in by train. I would imagine I have Vrouk cocoons being brought in by train. I hope. Somewhere? Yes, there. Right there I have Vrouk cocoons being brought in. Now what that means is that I can just put down a creature chamber, I think. Where am I doing that normally? Over here. Yes, so creature chambers, making Vrouk, caged Vrouk that will then get slaughtered into chitin. So this type of a setup, just, you know, broke. And it's closed. It's a closed loop cage system. Nice. I will need some space. Good thing we cleaned up some space in this base. Good thing I made some room for stuff. So we'll do a few of those. Now, note that great alien samples, yes, are a graphene roll sink. However, in order to actually complete the game, you need only a very trace amount of them consistently for science, for utility science at that. So it's not going to get a very consistent use until utility science, in the form of needing the perfect samples and the various creatures you need for perfect samples. And even then, for my planned 1 science per second, I need 0.01 great alien samples per second produced. A grand total 0.01. So yeah, it's going to be fine. Where's Caged Vrouk? Caged Vrouk, wherefore art thou? There you are.